sis, there is so much tea in this story. This story is really crazy and it's like really hard to understand, but I promise y'all are gonna want to listen to this. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me on this look. It's a really bronzy look and I love it. This is my go-to. This is what I go for when I want to look very natural. If you want to know how I achieved this look, please keep on watching, and I also will be showing y'all how I curled my hair. But yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows first, and of course I already have a couple of videos on how I do my eyebrows, so I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit and we'll get started on the rest of my makeup, and I'll probably come up with a story time while I'm doing my eyebrows. Okay y'all, so I kind of finally figured out what story I want to talk about, and let me tell y'all. Okay, I got my eyebrows done or whatever, but let me tell y'all, this, at first I didn't want to talk about this because I didn't want the person that I'm talking about, I didn't want them to think that I was using them as clout, or that, you know, that I was bringing back like some drama. You know, I don't want them to think I was starting something else again. This person might not even watch our YouTube channel. I really don't care if they do. Like, okay, whatever. But I'm going to be talking to y'all about how I met Adam and how I started dating Adam, and you know, basically all of the drama that came with it. And golly, let me tell y'all, I have never been in that much drama in my life. Like, honestly, it was so crazy to me, and just the fact that I actually went through that just to be with Adam was just insane. Like, but it happens. Like, this happens every freaking day. Like, with us girls, we get into so much drama that is so crazy to me. This happens every freaking day. Like, with us girls, we get into so much drama that is so crazy to me, because like, why? Like, why? Like, I'm going to start first by priming my face, of course. I usually just pour it right here and one right there. Y'all see my face is glowing. I just love that primer. Okay, y'all, anyway, I'm going to start on the story. So I didn't know I followed him. I didn't know that. I don't know he followed me. I just saw him once on my timeline, and I was shook. I was like, wow, like, this boy here is really freaking cute. Because the picture he had posted, I'm gonna insert it right here so I can see how freaking cute he was. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, who is this? I was so amazed. Like, I didn't know who this boy was. I was like, what are you doing on my timeline? Like, so I commented on his picture. I didn't know he had a girlfriend. At first, I didn't even look in his profile or nothing like that. I just commented on hard eyes under his picture. And next thing I know, his girlfriend, or his girlfriend then, she had commented back. Or, yeah, she had commented something back. But I guess he blocked her, or he blocked me off his page, and I couldn't see the comment anymore. But you know, when you get a notification, somebody commented something or mentioned you in a comment, I was just like, who is this? And I tried to go look, and I was blocked on his Instagram, so I could no longer see the comment. I was just like, okay, whatever. I just went on about my day, and I guess a couple weeks went by. I wasn't really sure how long it was before I talked to him. The next time he tried to contact me was through Snapchat. I had no idea I had him on Snapchat either. See, back then I didn't use Snapchat as much, so I would never be on it, so I would never check the people who Snapchat me. So I left him on Blue Dot, I think, for a couple of days. I don't even remember. I wish we still had those conversations, because oh my goodness, I didn't open his Snapchat till like a couple of days later, and then when I opened it, he complimented me or something, and I had told him, I thought you had a girlfriend, and then he was like, she moved somewhere. I don't remember where she moved. And then I was feeling like a rebound, you know, like, so now she's gone, now you want to talk to me? Like, so I didn't say nothing to him. I don't think I said anything to him again after that. But then I started, like, you know, posting videos on Snapchat, and he started telling me all these really cute things and stuff. He said my voice is sexy, and he also complimented my skin complexion. I never thought my skin complexion was pretty, you know, exciting or whatever, like, but that's what caught my attention, like the fact that he was different. I just don't know, I was really like, wow. And then when he said he thought my voice was really sexy, I made a story talking about it. I was like, shout out to the boy who said my voice was really sexy, and I think he slid up, and that's when we started talking. Oh, I remember those days. We were so little. That was back in, like, I believe that was 2015 or like the beginning of 2016. My parents back then did not let me date, like, whatsoever. So I didn't date anybody till I met him. And then we planned our first date, which I had to find a way of, you know, being able to meet him without my parents knowing. And that day, me and my siblings, we planned on going to Celebration Station, and I was like, this would be the perfect time to get to meet him in person. So I told him, I was like, do you want to go to Celebration Station with us and stuff? And he was down. We got to Celebration Station, and at first he was texting me telling me that he probably wasn't going to be able to go because he couldn't find a ride or something like that. And I was so ready to see him. Like, y'all don't understand how ready I was. Trying to get there, we're standing in line, just looking around. I'm like, maybe he did come. I didn't have a way of texting him because my sister's phone is what I was kind of using at that time, since she was the only one that had a phone, I think. I don't know. Mexican parents are really, really strict, so it was like I didn't have shit back then, okay? I barely had a phone, like, but yeah, I didn't have a way of texting him, so I wasn't, like, able to, like, to see if he was coming or not. So I basically got surprised, and I'm standing in line, I'm looking around, and once I look back like this, I see him, and I'm like, oh my god, is that him? Because that was my first time ever seeing him in person, so I didn't know how he looked in person. I didn't know if he was a catfish or, you know, like, oh my god, I was so nervous, you know. So I was just scared. I was like, bro, is that him? And I got so nervous, like my heart dropped. My heart, oh my god, it was literally on the fucking floor. I was so freaking nervous. Like, I'm usually not a nervous person like that. Like, I'm quiet around you, but I'm not, like, I'll say stuff, you know, like I'll make up a conversation and stuff like that. But with him, I was just like, he was worse than I was. So imagine two people, like, who are nervous around each other. We weren't saying shit to each other. He gave me a hug. Oh my god, he was so freaking cute. And he was wearing this, like, maroon shirt with them H&M shorts, you know. He was wearing some navy blue ones, and he was wearing his Sperry's, so like a really, like, a white boy outfit basically. And I just thought he was the cutest boy ever. I was just like, what the fuck, like. And then he hugged me, and he smelled so good. He hugged me, and I was just, we stood there in line, and like he kept like looking at me and like looking away, you know, like we never made eye contact. We never made eye contact like that. What was really funny, it was that my sister and my brother were there. So they were like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't tell them anything. I didn't tell them I was meeting somebody there. I didn't say I had a boyfriend, or like I had a friend. He wasn't my boyfriend then. That I had a friend, that I was, you know, I didn't tell them anything because I was so scared. I didn't want them to tell my parents. I was just scared, bro. So they saw the boy, like, they just saw a boy coming up to me and hugging me, and they were just like, what the fuck is going on? And like, they didn't say anything about it. They just, you know, they were just like, what the fuck, like, oh, that's a friend, I guess, whatever. And then I sat at the bleachers with him, and like I would talk to Adam, and he would like just shake his head, like he wouldn't say he really wouldn't say anything. He would just like nod yes or no. And I was just like, bro, like he's so quiet. Like is he already not liking me? Like did I do something wrong already? I was just so scared. But after that, we went back inside. And then we sat inside of this like game thing, you know, like when there are booths and then you close the curtains. We were just sitting in there. And that's when I started recording. I recorded him playing. I think I have a video of that day. I'm gonna try to look it up and I will post it and I'll put it right here. But honestly, he was just so cute. And then he had colored eyes. Oh my god, his eyes were the first thing that I just loved about him. Like in the picture where I first saw him, his eyes were really blue and green, and I was just like, what the fuck? And then I saw him in person and his eyes were just so beautiful. I just love my baby. But yeah, I recorded while we were in the booth. He was playing a game and he was chewing gum too. Oh my god, he's just so sexy, bro. He was chewing his gum or whatever, just, you know, shooting guns at the zombies or whatever the game was. And I was recording him. You know, when you're like really shy but you still want to record your new boo or whatever. But my brother always tells my parents that I was in there kissing him and stuff in the booth, and honestly we did not even kiss in there. We didn't, which would have been a good place to kiss, but none of us went in for a kiss. And honestly, bro, I keep saying honestly, but it's like honestly, bro, I thought he wasn't gonna kiss me on the first day. I was just like, fuck, he's probably not even gonna kiss me. Like, I want him to kiss me. Like, I want to kiss him. But he wasn't like going for it. So I was like, damn, I'm not gonna try to look like I'm thirsty or something, so I'm not gonna kiss him first. So I just, you know, I let it be or whatever. And then after we finished playing a couple games, I believe my brother had told me that we were leaving, and I was pretty bummed. I was like, fuck, like, we gotta go now. And he hasn't even kissed me yet. We're walking away, you know, there's 2 floors, so we're walking towards the stairs. And then once we get to the stairs, I feel his hand, like his hand grabs mine and he like turns me. You know, like those cute ass kisses like in movies when like they grab you and they turn you and they kiss you. Yes, the perfect kiss. We had the perfect first kiss, and I love him for doing that. I just love him. And he turned me and he like grabbed my face and he kissed me and he grabbed my butt. Oh my god, I just love him. Yeah, he grabbed my butt and I was just like, wow, like that's how that feels. I was just so shook. I was like, and after that kiss I was just like, yes, like he kissed me. I'm so glad he kissed me. I was just so happy. And then we left. And I don't know what happened after that, honestly. Okay, yeah, sorry about the different setup, but my phone was dying, so this was the only way I could charge my phone. But anyway, I just wanted y'all to know how I first met Adam. Because for me to tell y'all the rest, the actual drama, y'all needed to know how I first met him. Let's go back to 2016. Me and Adam were already dating. We were being happy as hell. We were happy as hell, you know, no problems, no nothing. His ex-girlfriend, she wasn't, you know, being crazy or nothing like that then. But I guess she started seeing that me and Adam were getting really too close, and like, you know, she saw that he was moving on basically. And I guess she just kind of got mad out of nowhere, and she posted on her Instagram, she, you know, like National First Love Day, National Best Friend Day, that type of, it was one of those days. It was a National Best Friend Day, that's what it was. She posted a picture of Adam and her on her Instagram. Ugh, makes me mad now I think about it. Because, like, he had ex-girlfriends and, anyway. Oh, by the way, I did my eye makeup off camera because my phone had died and I had nothing to do. So I was like, I'm just going to do my eye makeup. So that's why my eye makeup is done. And for contour, I only use bronzer. It's the brush. It's an angled brush. Anyway. Yeah, so it was National Best Friend Day. And she just thought that maybe if she posted him he might go back to her. I don't know what she was thinking, honestly. But one of my friends followed her, and they saw the post, and they were like, I'm finna show Ashley really quick. So they showed me, and then she said on her, like, her caption was like, National Best Friend Day, because he'll always run back to me and stuff like that. And Hunty was not having that, you know what I'm saying? She also commented back on that on the same picture. She was like, and his new girlfriend is my best friend too. You know, just being petty, like, out of nowhere. I'm over here living my freaking life, and she wants to come with some, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, out of nowhere. Me and Adam were literally minding our own freaking business, and that's just. But anyway, I was not having it. I DM'd her myself. I was like, why are you doing this? I literally said that. I said, why are you doing this? Like, I don't want any freaking problems, but you're testing me. You're really trying me right now. And she just started telling me a lot of stuff, saying that he was always gonna go back to her, that I guess she watches like my stories on Snapchat as well, because I had posted him saying that I was gonna be a basketball wife, because he plays basketball, of course, and like I recorded him play basketball at Celebration Station, and she was like, "You over there posting basketball wife and stuff like that, and he's gonna always be mine." And like, I was just like, bro, like, who is he with now? Like you don't make sense, bro. Like, honestly. And she wasn't like, you know, like when people talk shit about me or like talk shit to me, right away I want to fight you, you know? Like, that's just how I am. Like, bro, like, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? I'm sorry I'm cursing so much, but it's like making me mad now talking about it. And I was just like, bro, like, you really not gonna do anything about it? Like, you know, just being ghetto as fuck. Like, oh my god. I literally fought for no reason back when I was like younger. Even now, like, I recently had a fight. Oh my god, that's part of it too. You know, I was just like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, I don't understand why you're so mad. Like, he moved on. We're just DMing each other back and forth, and I was just so mad, and I started getting mad at him. Like, I don't know why I got mad at him, because he was mad too. He was just like, what the fuck is she doing? Like, why is she posting me? Like, he didn't want any of that. He didn't want to be part of any of that drama. He doesn't like being part of any drama, y'all. Like, when I get into drama, he just gets so mad. Most of the time, it's not even me. Like, I don't start any drama. People just try me, and I'm not the one to be tried or be played with. I don't. Honestly, I don't. I just don't. If you know me, you know how I am. Like, I'm not gonna look like a punk. You're not gonna punk me around. You're just not gonna do that with me, okay? So I was really trying to fight this girl. One of her friends got in it. She was trying to fight me for her, and I was just like, bro, like, this has nothing to even do with you. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, so me and the best friend, we planned on like meeting each other up, you know, to fight or whatever, but it never happened. I don't even remember why. But we didn't fight or whatever, and I just left it alone. I was like, whatever, like, it's done, you know, whatever. But then that same best friend, she added me on Snapchat, and I was like, did this girl just really add me? So I Snapchatted her, and I was like, girl, why did you add me if you know I don't even like you? Like, I said this straight up to her, and she was like, she started talking shit. She was like, what are you gonna do about it? Blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, bro, like, literally, you added me just to start drama? Like, but yeah, I was like, what are you doing? Like, how old are you? Like, grow the fuck up. Like, why are you adding me in the first place? I have nothing to tell you. I have nothing to talk to you about. I have nothing for you to watch. Like, why are you adding my Snapchat? And then she was like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, do you want to fight? And I was like, I really do. Like, what's up? Like, I want to fight. So we made plans on fighting that, I believe it was the same week. It was on that Thursday, I believe. It was on that Thursday. And then Adam wasn't with it. Adam was like, you're not gonna fight, you're not gonna go, you're not gonna meet up nobody, you're not gonna fight. Like, that's it. And I was just so mad at Adam because he acts like I can just like let that slide. Like no. Like, if you talk shit about me, bro, it's just not. Like, it's not okay. It's not for, I'm not just gonna ignore it. Like, we don't just ignore drama, you know? Like, what the fuck? So he was just trying to make me like realize that it was dumb what I was doing and what I was gonna do. And he was just like, you're not gonna fight. Like, nobody's fighting. I'm not gonna let you fight. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna fight regardless. That's what I told him. So either you're gonna be there or you're not. And of course he's gonna be there. Or he was there. I would insert like a video of me fighting, but I don't know if like YouTube would let me. I'll post pictures though of like the fight, I guess, or like a short clip. I don't know. I will try to.
Yeah, just straight up.
Go, Sarah! Go, Sarah! Get after me! Go after me! Get after me!
Oh, keep it right there.
Go, Sarah! Go, Sarah!
But yeah, the day of the fight, we actually fought at Adam's backyard, like in his alley. He has an alley in the back of his house. So we met up there because this bitch wanted to be petty, talking about some, do you want to fight at Adam's? I know where he lives, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, bitch, like, you think you're special because you know where he lives? Like, what the fuck? Like, you know his ex, of course you know where the fuck he lives, you dumbass. And then you know, we met up there at Adam's house. And at first he wasn't with it. He was like, you're not gonna go out there. They came to his house. They were outside waiting. First they were waiting outside in the front, and then somebody went out there and told them to go to the back, to the alley. So then they moved back to the alley. And at first I wasn't gonna go out there because, first of all, she brought all these homegirls, and you know, girls are gonna jump in. But me, on my side, I didn't have any girls at all, like, at all. It was just Adam's homeboys, and I know, you know, boys are not gonna hit any girls, so they weren't gonna jump in. So I was like, what if I got jumped? Like, I need somebody to be there for me. And my sister was at work. My only friend that I had was my cousin Lauren. Shout out to you, bitch. She pulled up, her and her friends, they all pulled up, and then they were, you know, ready for whatever was going to happen. So yeah, once my cousin and her friends pulled up, I walked to the backyard and I was putting my hair up. I don't even remember if I put my hair up. Yeah, I think I had my hair in a bun. That's what it was, in a bun. Which I really shouldn't have because she just, oh, was it a ponytail? I should have put it in a bun because you know how bitches love to grab hair and pull on hair. And that's the first thing she went in for, my hair. Like, do we not punch anymore? Like, what is it? Like, and she, like, honestly, after the fight, her and her friends talked so much shit. Like, oh my god. Her friends were telling her that she won, you know, that I was pulling hair, that I did this and that and that. And I was just like, you know what? I know what happened. I know what I did. I know who won. Like, leave it the fuck alone. I'm just done. But no, she wanted to fight the next day again. And I was like, all right, what's up? Like, I don't care. I was so fucking sore. Like, she pulled my hair so, like, the whole fight. And my neck was killing me. My neck was hurting so bad. Like, after the fight, I was like, fuck, like, I gotta throw up. Like, I cannot breathe. I couldn't move my neck. I couldn't move my head. I couldn't do anything. All of her blood was on my shirt. I had a white sleeve shirt on. All of her blood was on my shirt because I think I hit her on her nose or something. We met up again and we fought again. And this time, same people came. Adam's friends came too, but in this fight it got crazier. The boys were all just getting mad at the fact that there was this other boy on her side of her friends, and they didn't like him to begin with. Like, they didn't like him to begin with, so they were excited about him going because the boys wanted to fight him too. But I guess he didn't show up. He knew like that they were there, so he didn't show up, and he was just, I don't know if he was scared. People were saying that he was at work, but others were saying that he was parked outside in the front of the house and he was sitting in his car. Like, you know, he was actually in the first video, which is, oh, that I remember. That is why they wanted to fight him, because they saw him in the first video, and he was, and Adam, like, he kind of came at Adam, and everybody got mad about that. Oh my god, they were mad about that. So they were waiting for him on the next day for the next fight. They were waiting for him, so that's why the boys were mad. But of course he didn't show up. I wouldn't have either. And yeah, so when me and her started fighting, I don't remember what happened. I remember I hit her. I don't even remember what happened, honestly, y'all. But I know that Adam tried to get in, and that's when everybody just like went in like a circle, and everybody just started hitting everybody, and I didn't even know what was going on. I fell. We were fighting on concrete. Like, that's the dumbest thing ever. I fell and I hit the back of my head, and like I kind of blacked out. After that fight, I was like, you know what? The girl got 2 rounds. She lost both. It's whatever. I don't even care anymore. Me and Adam have been through so much drama, like to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. You know, because I was the one getting bashed daily, like about dumbass shit. I was getting DMs about people, about girls wanting to fight me, and like, you know. And at that point, I was just like, bro, like I don't even know what to do. Adam kept telling me to ignore it, but like you just can't ignore it, you know. Like, it's really, really hard to ignore people just like coming at you for no reason. Like, people that you don't even know, people that you didn't know you had beef with. Like it's impossible to ignore stuff like that, honestly. Like, when you get comments and DMs back to back, you know, like telling you like, oh, I want to fight you, or you're scary, or you lost, you did this, you did that, and I'm just like, bro, like, but it was just so insane, y'all. But it's been so long since that fight, and I'm living my life now. But this was a really highly recommended video because a lot of my Instagram followers know that I fought, and they asked me for a story time, and then they asked me for that fight, the story time of that fight, and the story time of how me and Adam met. So I was just like, you know what, both of them have something in common. First, like, me being with Adam is the reason why I fought. So that's why I wanted to do this story time, because honestly I feel like we went through all of that to just be this happy. Like, we're so happy together. We are, you know, whatever y'all see on Instagram, whatever y'all see on YouTube, that's exactly how we are in person. Honestly, if you know us, you know me and Adam are like this. Like, that's my best friend. And I would go through a million fights for this boy. I don't care who it is. I will fight anybody for Adam. Like, y'all, like, nobody has ever tried me anymore. And I just feel like if anybody did, I would be there for him, you know. It's just so crazy how, like, people have to go through this. Like, what the fuck? Like, why can't you just leave it alone? Like, the fact that your ex moved on, like, let him be happy. But I guess she was just sad about losing him. I would be too, though. Auntie, you lost him, okay? And it's your fucking fault anyway. Okay, y'all, put my lashes on. For my lips, I'm going to be using this NYX lip liner in the color Nude Truffle. And on top of that, I'm going to be applying this Fenty lip gloss and Fussy. I used to not be a lip gloss girl, but it grew on me. I'm going to be doing my hair. Alright, yeah, well, let me see how hot this is. Yeah, that's hot. I use this curler when I feel like doing curly waves, you know, like wavy hair. I want really tight curls. I use this wand. I don't know where I got this, honestly. A lot of people asked me recently because I recently curled my hair. If you follow me on Instagram, I curled my hair, like my whole head, and then, like, it looked really cute. And I curled it with this. This one is Pro List. First of all, I start with the front of my hair. That. And then I just grab it and, like, I turn to the back. Most people turn it to, like, the front of their face, towards their face, and it just, like, it's like, no, bro, it's like supposed to be, you know, away from your face. The curls in the front. Other curls, it doesn't really matter where, like, what side you curl them to, but I feel like the hairs in the front should be curled away from your face. Y'all see those big curls? Yep. I love big curls. It's faster whenever you do bigger chunks of hair. Alright guys, so I finished my curls. I like them really loose. I'm just gonna run my fingers through them. You know what I mean? And I hate that my hair isn't in layers, so I can't get like that defined look where, like, you know, when you grab your hair and it looks like that, because my hair is, like, you know, so sometimes I just like to push it backwards like that and then just, like, bring it back to the front like that. And that's usually my curly hair look that I always go for. Okay, y'all, I had to change my lashes because they were not even the same freaking lashes, and I didn't even notice till one of them was, like, literally down here. The other one, I probably looked stupid the whole time I had those lashes on, but y'all just let me be. But I really hope y'all enjoyed this story time. I was really iffy about telling this story time, so hopefully it's not too much. If y'all want any more different type of stories, or if y'all have, like, any other suggestions of what I could film whenever I'm not with Adam, please let me know. Comment down below. If you aren't already part of our YouTube channel, please subscribe down below. Give it a big thumbs up. I love you guys so much. Please remember to follow our social media. I will link it down below. We love y'all. Goodbye.